I have different moves for different circumstances. Colt taught me you cannot have just one move or it will be learned. Alpha taught me how to handle wolves. Colt taught me how to handle sea people and deer people. The sky people we know little about fighting styles. Sky people? Yes, they live on cliffs pretty far from here. I see, interesting. Never heard of them before. Tell me of them. It will keep your mind moving off of the happening. And so I did, and I was grateful for it. I could still feel the sting from the slight clawing he did to my neck, but I tried to block out what I could. With Colt's and the King's return with Sam behind them, Colt noticed the area upon arrival. Looking me over, holding gently to the back of my neck. "You all right, love?" I nodded at first. "A loner came to the camp after you all left for a good while. He told of how he ate people and his wolf. I did as I was shown." Colt looked me over again as I showed him the small knife. "Did the man run off?" Colt looking in the direction, ready to take chase after him. "Yes, but Traveler stopped him. You don't have to worry about him." Colt looked to my eyes. "But are you all right?" "Yes, it's just, you did well, my love. From what I see, you did what you had to do to stay safe, and that is my priority." The King looked to Traveler, who was silent at first, then spoke. "I feel as though I failed your command, my king. She was harmed by this wolf man. If I would have been firmer, perhaps she would have been unharmed." Abira looked to him. "From what I hear of it, you did as you were told by her. She's capable enough to handle herself. She will not die from a scratch, but will grow from it. But keep this moment in your mind if another moment comes for a decision." Traveler slightly bowed his head. "As always, His Majesty forgives my falls with kind understanding. Thank you, I shall remember this." After the mood had slightly lifted, Sam spoke with his mouth full of deer. "Where should I drop this?" he mumbled out. "Just over here," Colt pointed. "I'll clean it up. Good job, Sam." Traveler looked the deer over. "A fine quick kill. I didn't know you could handle this cub. Well done. You shall have to hunt with me next. We can bring down a bear with this talent, I see." "No, he will not, and that by my order." Abira turned rather cautiously. We had no idea why. Traveler slightly cocking his head, but Colt began to speak. "He proved himself today a fine hunter, but I feel he will have better talent in other areas back at the herd than hunting. Forgive me, my prince, but what other talent may a lion possess that is greater than hunting? He will not be one for sowing." Abira looked to Traveler, whose words were rather playful, but Abira was firm. "Don't question your prince." Traveler nodded slightly, but Colt began to speak again. "For one, we have many boys back home in the herd. They go out gathering herbs and berries. With Sam's eyesight, he can be their watcher, a very honored spot usually kept for only the older boys, but Sam will be a good fit." Turning to Sam, he smiled. "And if they decide to play a game or two while gathering, feel free to join in." "Yes, sir. Now, before I clean this kill, I need to get my wife in the tent and speak with her." "Why don't you go scouting? Make sure there's no one else about. We will have the meat cooking soon enough. Come back when you smell it. You will get first cut." "Yes, sir. Thank you." Sam ran off. Colt took the time to take me in the tent and explain the happening, as well as the King did to Traveler. I, too, was in disbelief. We gathered and spoke together quietly. We decided for now to respect Sam's mother's demands and speak to her again when she was in a better mood than now to figure things out. Traveler said he had never heard of another lion holding two personalities, perhaps traits of a lost twin, but never a full working mind in that of a mother and son. The rain finally let up enough to cook the meat. Sam getting a cooked thigh to himself, the other thigh to Traveler with the two front legs, and we ate on the neck and back. The skin was rolled up in a special manner for tanning on the way home with the deer's brains and odd powders that smelled of cedar. The antlers placed in a pouch for knife making. "Well, tomorrow we start early. By the time it's midday, we will reach the river. By then, perhaps the water has gone down." And with that, we went to our tents with full stomachs and slept, with Traveler watching and Colt listening.